My name is Joey Millwood. I'm running for South Carolina House District 38. One of the main reasons why I think people should vote for me is because we definitely need some strong conservative leadership in Columbia, and I think that's one thing that's been lacking in the past few years, and that's the principles that I ran on in the primary, and that's the principles I continue to run on in the general election. And those principles are mainly the number one issue is limited government spending. So that's why I hope you'll support me on November the 4th.
You brought up spending. What would you like to change about the way the state raises and spends its money?
Well, as a conservative Republican, I'm going to automatically be for lower taxes, and I feel like right now the tax burden on South Carolinians is extremely burdensome, and I feel like we can do better. And I feel like as far as spending goes, there's plenty of pork to cut out. We need to quit the reckless spending and start the necessary spending. We need to focus our money more on things that matter, like roads and infrastructure, and avoid the pitfalls of festivals like, balloon races, green bean museums, whatever they may be. And those are probably the two main things. The main thing is just we need to cut out the reckless spending and get to the necessary spending.
How do you feel about using public funds to support private schools through either vouchers or tax credits?
I'm not a supporter of vouchers, but I do feel like tax credits should be looked at. When our education is as low as it is right now, when 81% of our students are failing to meet AYP standards, I feel like anything should be on the table. And our kids definitely deserve better, and anything that we could put on the table that might improve that. I'm not sure if there's one thing that we can do to improve education, but I think there's a number of possibilities that we could look at, and tax credits may be one of those.
How do you envision South Carolina 20 years from now? And what are you going to do to make that vision a reality?
Some of the things that we need to do in the next 20 years is definitely examine economic development. We need a long-term strategy, and we need to rely on things like Upstate Alliance, the Chamber of Commerce, organizations out there that can help us recruit higher paying jobs, as well as the medium-sized and small businesses. But I think that's one of the biggest things that we face as a state going forward is we definitely need a long-term strategic development strategy for economic development. And then on top of that, we're just going to have to somehow, between here and 20 years from now, we're really going to have to look at education. And I don't know about you, but I don't enjoy being last or near last in anything, and we definitely need to come up with some sort of a plan there. But the main thing is just we want to be as good as, if not better, 20 years from now than we are right now.